Alien students were terrified when a Deathworlder showed up for gym. The gymnasium fell silent as Marcus Chen walked through the reinforced doors of the Galactic Academy's physical education facility. Every alien eye in the room turned toward the human, their various forms of expression ranging from curiosity to outright terror. "Is that?" whispered Zixara, a crystalline Velthari whose body chimed softly with nervous vibrations. "Is that actually a Deathworlder?" Professor Kelthon, a six-armed Nexarian, adjusted his breathing apparatus and cleared his throat sacs. "Class, please welcome our new exchange student, Marcus Chen, from Earth. He'll be participating in today's gravitational endurance exercises." A collective gasp rippled through the assembled students. Grixnall, a towering insectoid from the peaceful garden world of Zephyria, took several steps backward, his mandibles clicking anxiously. "Professor, surely you don't expect us to exercise alongside a creature from that nightmare planet?" Marcus raised an eyebrow, his expression remaining calm despite the obvious fear radiating from his classmates. He had grown accustomed to such reactions during his 3 months at the Academy. Earth's reputation as a death world preceded him everywhere. "I understand your concerns," Professor Kelthon announced, his voice carrying the authority of someone who had dealt with interspecies anxiety before. However, Marcus has been medically cleared and his strength has been appropriately regulated for this class. The professor gestured toward the gravity manipulators strapped to Marcus's wrists and ankles, devices that would increase the gravitational pull on his body to simulate the intense conditions most aliens considered challenging exercise. "Today's activity is simple," Kelthon continued, "a basic obstacle course under 1.2 standard gravity. Nothing too strenuous." Valandra, an ethereal being from the gas giant Nephros, floated nervously in her environmental suit. "Professor, with respect, we've heard stories about Deathworlders. They say humans can survive in conditions that would liquefy most sentient species. They hunt predators for sport and consume chemical compounds that would be lethal toxins to us." Marcus couldn't help but chuckle. "I had coffee this morning, if that's what you're referring to." The statement sent another wave of terrified murmurs through the class. Coffee was indeed classified as a Class C toxin by galactic health standards. "All right, everyone to the starting line," Professor Kelthon commanded, clearly eager to move past the introductions. The obstacle course looked deceptively simple, a series of balance beams, climbing walls, and endurance challenges designed for the Academy's diverse student body. For most aliens, it represented a significant physical challenge. For Marcus, even with the gravity manipulators active, it appeared almost trivial. As the exercise began, Marcus deliberately held back, allowing his classmates to take the lead. He watched as Zixara's crystalline form caught the light beautifully as she navigated the balance beam with mathematical precision. Grixnall's 6 legs gave him an advantage on the climbing wall, though his movements were cautious and calculated. But it was when Valandra's environmental suit malfunctioned halfway through the course that everything changed. The delicate being began to sink, her gas-based physiology unable to maintain coherence in the Academy's standard atmosphere. Without hesitation, Marcus disabled his gravity manipulators and moved. His classmates watched in stunned silence as the human crossed the gymnasium in seconds, caught Valandra's failing form, and activated the emergency atmospheric stabilizers built into the walls. "Easy there," Marcus said gently, supporting the ethereal student until the rescue systems fully engaged. "You're going to be fine." The gymnasium remained silent for a long moment. Then, slowly, Grixnall approached. We misjudged you, Marcus. We feared you because of your world's reputation, but you helped Valandra without thinking of yourself," Zixara chimed, her crystalline body now ringing with admiration rather than fear. "Perhaps being from a death world doesn't make you a monster. Perhaps it makes you a protector." Marcus smiled, helping Valandra to her feet as her environmental systems fully stabilized. "That's the thing about coming from a dangerous world," he said. "It doesn't make you dangerous. It makes you strong enough to protect those who can't protect themselves. From that day forward, Marcus Chen wasn't just the terrifying Deathworlder in their gym class. He was their friend, their protector, and living proof that sometimes the most fearsome exteriors hide the most compassionate hearts. The galaxy had much to learn about humanity.